So here we are. We're in the, this is a nice curling scenario. I don't know how big a curling block is, but in this country, they're 3 kilograms. And I don't know which country we're in, actually. We want it to come to rest 10 meters away. The coefficient of friction is 0.2. And the big question is how fast should you push that block initially so that it's going to come to rest 10 meters away? The only force after you let go of it is going to be the force of friction. And of course, the force of friction is proportional to the normal force. And I'm assuming that this ice is on a level surface, and so it's going to be equal to the force of gravity. And just notice that the force of friction is 180 degrees to the direction of travel. So one of the tricky things that is implied here is that the final velocity is 0. And so the kinetic energy at the end is going to be 0. We also know that work is going to be equal to the final kinetic energy minus the initial kinetic energy. There we go. And so, like, this whole thing is going to wind up being negative by the time we're done. Okay. Work is equal to force through displacement times the cosine of whatever the angle is that the force is working on. And as it turns out, it's 180 degrees. The force is going to be equal to the coefficient of friction times the force of gravity, which is 3. Let's pretend that we measured this to 1 decimal places. 1 decimal place times 9.8. And so there's my force of friction, and here's my displacement, and here's my cosine of 180. And it's 0.2 times all that. So we're going to raise 0.2 times 3 times 9.8 times 10 times the cosine of 180, which I already know is negative 1, because that's one of those things. So the work is negative 59 joules. So the net work is negative 59 joules. And that's going to tell us how much the initial kinetic energy is that we need to give this. Okay, so let's elucidate this. Work, negative 59 joules, is equal to 0 minus 1/2 times mv squared. And v squared is the thing that we don't know. Okay, so negative 59, keep on getting anxious and putting a hook on my 9, is equal to negative 1.5 v squared. So v squared is 59 divided by 1.5. So v is going to be the square root of 59 divided by 1.5. Here we go. 59 divided by 1.5 is 39 meters a second. That seems really high. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. It's not, because I didn't take the square root. So v is equal to 20 meters a second. That's still pretty fast. No, it's not. V is not 20 meters a second.
I got 6.2.
I was thinking the square root of 40 is 20. That's not right. V is equal to 6.27 meters per second. There we go. All right, that one might need a bit of tweaking at the end.